Okay, you want to see a perfect Jeff Goldblum impression?
Yeah.
So you have to do it like you have a sexy secret.
Okay.
Ready? Here it is. Ready? Here. It's. Tell me something to say.
I gave it a cold. I gave it a virus.
I gave it a cold. I gave it a virus.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah,
that's pretty
like
good.
You have a sexy little secret that you're holding.
And it's funny because that's a real scene that he does. So by doing it that way, it changes the whole context of that movie, of that scene.
Give him a cold. Yeah.
I'm gonna give that mothership a virus.
Oh yeah, virus, baby. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast Never Sleeps. So
Hey y'all.
With me always is Jarvis Erectus, Jared, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, welcome back. Lots to get to.
Yeah, lots to get to. So True Love, a crime story, or what did we say?
Yeah.
That's what we named this episode?
Yeah. Well, come on. Valentine's Day is
Tomorrow.
No, I'm kidding. I've been planning for weeks.
No, you haven't.
Valentine's Day is coming up. We got to talk about love.
We don't have to.
Or we chose to. But the Super Bowl also just happened.
Yeah,
and America's favorite love story has been playing out for the past few months and culminated in this.
Sean Penn and...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, so...
Okay.
First of all, let's hear it
to
for
me.
the Chiefs, okay? Number one.
Let's hear it for the Chiefs.
Oh, I like that song. That's one of those songs that gets you in a mood.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for the girls.
Specific mood for sure.
Yeah. Makes you want to dance. Yeah.
Yeah. I could see
pole.
you totally dancing to that by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You come in. I'm in my room in lingerie on my bed.
Oh my God, that'd be the best.
That'd be great.
Oh, I want that videotape just to blackmail you with.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, it doesn't exist. I swear. So Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. That's all anybody cares about.
Right.
The Chiefs winning the Super Bowl 2 years consecutively.
Yeah.
Is a close
Well, we knew they were going to win because the fix was in.
The fix was in.
I'm kidding, but you know, people will always have those. Theories.
Well, it's funny because we just made a video. Well, recorded a video about it, so they don't know that, but we know that. But anyway, so check it out, man.
Cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, the bag. The fix is in. So Travis Kelce, and Taylor Swift. Everybody knows.
Yep.
It's America's favorite couple right now.
Yeah.
So here's what I was thinking. So after Travis Kelce kills it in the fourth quarter,
right,
and then
slays it,
and then.
Slays
wins
it down.
Wins a Super Bowl with Taylor Swift there, right? Pretty wild, pretty cool, pretty crazy.
Yeah, they were going crazy every time they did anything. It would cut to that box.
Yeah.
12
times it cut to.
Did it? So there was a counter. I love it.
12 times.
Cool.
No, I just counted one.
I get it, right? The most famous person in the world is going to the most watched sport in the country on a regular basis. We're gonna have to look at it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And the channel not mentioning it is gonna be like, hey guys, why are you not talking about my Tasteway?
Okay.
Because they think they can tap into new markets and shit. You know, whatever. Fuck them.
Those meetings are boring.
Yeah.
Imagine those.
Those people are boring.
So there's this young lady. What's that? What's her name?
Taylor Swift, sir.
We need to start capitalizing on it. Yeah. What a meeting.
13 to 15-year-olds.
Didn't we hire some young guy to do social media stuff? And he knows who she is, I bet.
Yeah, Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. He's the tight end. Yeah.
Call that guy in here.
Yeah. I don't think they'll have a real connection. So anyway, they're dating.
Yeah.
Beautiful highs they're having, right?
Okay.
Like, going from winning playoff games to winning Super Bowls. She's doing her little tour, her giant
little tour. Yeah.
She's doing it.
She just
Taylor
won the
Swift's
most Grammys.
Selling out stadiums,
Yeah.
little left, right, and center.
Yeah.
Little Tory tour. But then, so they go to Zouk nightclub at Resorts World.
Oh, cool.
Right?
Good spot.
And they're there.
Resorts
Dude,
World.
This is how corny these clowns are.
Oh.
D-Labro, what's up, my guy?
There he is.
But here's how corny these guys are. Ready?
Yeah.
So they're hanging out and...
The winning team. You're saying the whole team?
No. Fucking Travis Kelce.
Just the couple to go celebrate after the Super. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't care. Maybe
Setting
the whole
the
team's
stage.
there. I don't know. I wasn't looking for players.
You were there?
Okay. I'm pretending I was. Okay. I'll pretend I was.
Okay, go for it.
I was implying without having to
Continue
say it.
the joke.
So I could have been
You could
there
have
or
been
couldn't,
there.
but you fucking called me on it.
Sorry.
Anyway, so while watching the video from my room, I was looking. I'm like, hey, let's see. I didn't look for any of the players. Anyway,
Okay.
So the fucking DJ has the bright idea of playing a Taylor Swift song. And it's a love story. I think that's not the song.
Baby,
it's
the Romeo and Juliet.
It's not that. It's that one fucking corny ass song. We're at the point.
Lover.
I don't know what that is.
You're my lover.
You're a fucking nerd, but
what?
No, it's
trying to help you out here.
Song. You belong. You belong with me.
We belong together.
That's not her.
Nope.
You belong with me.
Okay.
I can see you belong with. So they played that, and
worst.
Travis Kelce turns around and he's like, see, and does like this thing. Yeah, you belong with me.
This is not on video. Please.
It's on video. And then he does like some weird dance or something after too. I can't remember what it was, but it was horrible.
I love it. This is great.
It was full fucking cringe.
Yeah.
Here's my thing though. I think this whole Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce thing, dude, winning playoff games, winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But now, morning coffee, a bagel, then maybe lunch.
Hotel bagel.
Yeah, that's just depending on the hotel might be great. But
But they're sitting out for a long time.
All I'm saying is, dude, they're going from having these crazy highs to here's your life now. It's just day-to-day shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You think it's still going to be as exhilarating? They're still going to act like little high school kids?
That all goes away. There has to be like this actual base of like we have these things
we belong
in
together.
common, and we can talk to each other and be best friends almost in a way for it to get past, because everybody goes through that honeymoon phase, right?
Which is the best. I get it.
Their honeymoon phase just happens to be freaking insane. Yeah.
Everybody sees their
the Grammys.
honeymoon phase.
Fucking,
She
literally
just,
part of,
like you said earlier. And then I glazed past it.
Yeah.
She just won more Grammys than anybody in history, more than Michael Jackson. She just beat the record. Former record holder Michael Jackson.
Oh,
but you know what? Can I make an argument for her?
go for it. Yeah.
If you go song for song,
Yeah.
she's up there. It makes sense.
Right, of course, because we belong together.
Yeah.
Beat it.
Like,
Come
we
on.
belong together. Okay.
Thriller. Who even remembers how that goes?
Yeah. I don't know the entire choreographed fucking dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world does. So that's a good point. So if you go song for song, Michael's, I mean, what are we talking about?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Just Bad, Beat It, Thriller. I mean, just some of the greatest songs of all fucking time.
That will
But she has that one that I couldn't even remember, even though I wrote it in my fucking notes.
Dude, I don't even know any of the songs on the album. I'm a big Taylor Swift fan, too. I think she's brilliant. But it is crazy that she beat Michael.
You know what's my favorite Taylor Swift song? Look what you made me do. Because it's just...
Oh, I hate that one.
Really?
Because it's just nonstop.
It's repetitive. But it's
look
very...
what you made me do. I used to do that to torture my daughter as a joke. I just, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
If you do it like
what
that.
You just made me do. Because that's what it sounds like to me. So, and she liked it at the time. So I would just make fun of her by singing that chorus constantly.
Yeah, what we got?
Hey, chat.
What up, chatters?
Waking up. So D Livewire says the Super Bowl should be in Vegas every year. It's the entertainment capital of the world.
Facts.
I agree. McKenna, welcome back to the show. We love you. Even people in the chat are saying hey to McKenna. They love her too. Yeah. She says she has so many songs that everyone knows. Definitely not better than Michael, though. This is McKenna saying this.
Preach, sister.
Dude, I think Taylor Swift is a brilliant music genius.
Yeah, you're a simpy sim for.
But I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, and it's true. Can
I say this without being controversial?
Okay. Oh, it's probably going to be controversial then. Chase says she's lame.
Mexican people? Just kidding.
McKenna says she has
can I make my
so
statement?
many bad songs.
Can I make my statement?
Go for it.
It might be controversial.
Yeah. Why is there a square on me? What does that mean?
It's not. That's not.
Okay.
Fucking. That's behind the scenes stuff.
I didn't know that.
They don't know about the square.
It's just a square.
They don't know about. But can I say something?
I don't know. I'm worried now.
I know that you're right.
Yeah,
You
this
shouldn't
whole
be.
setup.
I promise you.
Okay.
Michael Jackson has the greatest voice of all time.
Oh, for sure.
Is that crazy to
so
say?
many people? It's not. It's true. It's the truth. When he comes in on a song, especially like if he does a song with someone else, it's like, oh my god,
all alone.
Yeah.
I did it by the phone. It's like, oh my god. Dude.
Yeah, he's got these crazy cool highs and this haunting, but then he also can have that hard like
all alone.
Yeah,
yeah. But he also
awesome.
has that. And I love how his voice is fake. Oh yeah, so me and Janine was walking down the road. Dude, there's a video game that records Michael Jackson's voice that he did the voiceover for.
Okay.
So it's like a boxing game. Yeah.
Oh, this is
old school boxing game.
What?
And he's like, yeah, you fucking with the king of pop. That's straight up how he sounds.
No, he didn't say that.
Dude, I'm not kidding. I don't think he says fucking, but it's
okay.
That's what you get for messing with the king of pop.
And it's his voice.
Michael Jackson did it.
He sounds like a tough guy.
He sounds like
Do you remember the freaking Smooth Criminal video game?
Oh my god! Yeah,
the arcade game.
The scroller.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Like, not even a side scroller, like an up scroller.
Yeah,
because you went up the building, right?
Well, if you played the arcade version, it was 4-player, and you were in a zoot suit, and you'd go around kicking.
What did you play as the other three? All of them were zoot suiters.
Different color zoot suits. One was a black pinstripe. One, the main white pinstripe he actually wears in the video, and then there was like a red one and a green one or something. But what?
Look at what
Jared is such a square.
Yeah, read the whole thing.
Okay, so it says she has so many bad songs.
Yeah.
It went so smoothly in Vegas. The Super Bowl, McKenna says. D Livewire says Jared is such a square.
Got him.
McKenna
fucking burns you, bitch.
Anytime he interacts, interjects.
Yeah.
To ask, can I say something? I always know it's going to be something terrible. McKenna's saying that about you, and it's true.
And she says, "And I love it." You left the best part out.
Yeah, and that's what makes you a lovable character.
Yeah.
But yeah,
can I say
even I
about
know it's going to be terrible, and I'm like, I get worried.
Yeah.
I start freaking sweating over here. Yeah,
I know. Start sliding.
I turn the
couch.
air conditioning on when I first get here because I'm just like, what's he gonna say? Okay.
You know what I've been thinking about a lot lately that's pretty controversial? Yeah.
90s video game, Smooth Criminal. Go find a torrent of it, or what is it called, and play it. It's super fun. You get to be Michael Jackson, and you do spin and dance and then throw the hat, and it kills bad guys. It's just the coolest thing ever.
Take that game and take the voiceover that you have from that other game.
Yeah, that's what...
you just messed with the king of pop, baby.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think in the game he says like, ow! Like as he kicks and kills people. It's fun.
I guarantee he does.
But and at one point, the special move in the game is everyone stops and spotlights drop. Oh! And he does the full dance with the hat thing.
It's like 12 minutes every time you do a special. It's like,
everyone has to do it. The bad guys join in and dance with you, and then they all die. It's like
it ends with
the OP
so,
move.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Have you never fucking seen Smooth Criminal music video?
Yeah.
So, are you okay?
Are you okay? Yeah, but what I was saying was actually how it goes.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, I could tell.
I'm focused on
nothing. Yeah. So what else happened with this whole Super Bowl nonsense? Anything
so Chiefs won back to back, dude. Also, it was a fixed game. Also,
oh, there just happens to be this wide open receiver at the with 3 yards to go, and he's just standing there.
6 seconds on the clock.
The easiest. Surprise. There you go. Yeah, no chance for you guys to come back. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're fine.
Yeah, literally.
So, dude,
2 timeouts in their pocket.
I know, and they still did it.
Let the clock
we have
run.
A video coming out about that. So
we're going to talk about this.
Right. I'll get rid of this.
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out.
So, hey, can I ask you something?
I would hope you would ask me lots of things.
Do you know how a queen bee chooses their successor?
A queen bee? Oh, like an actual bee.
Beyonce. No, yeah, queen.
I thought you meant,
bee.
dude. I totally thought that's what you meant. Like
Beyonce.
How like a superstar chick like chooses who's going to be next in line.
I wish that's what you continue to think and you answered.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm like hearing your.
There's a whole
back.
ceremony. There's bloodletting. Okay, go for it.
A queen bee.
Yeah. How does a queen bee choose who's going to be queen next?
Yeah.
Aren't they just born queens? Isn't it like a lineage?
No.
Oh.
So
they don't do it like we do it.
no, yeah. A lot of inbreeding. No, what it is, dude, they take, so they know, the queen has no idea. The rest of the pack, they know what's what.
Really?
Yeah, they're the ones who decide. Check it out. So
that's how it should be. So you're saying bees are a democratic society, even though they're all
not
forced labor.
No. Yeah. No, so the worker bees will be like, they'll smell like that her pheromones are getting weak and that she's like,
we're smelling your pheromones. We're bees.
B movie. B movie. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Cool. No, that was good.
I was trying.
Thank you. Give it a little something.
Thank you.
So yeah,
that's the show.
That's the show. Yeah, it's a show about nothing.
Yeah.
So the queen bee, she doesn't choose. The worker bees choose. So they'll smell that her pheromones are getting weak. And they'll be like, okay, she's on her way out, right?
Yeah.
So what they'll do is they will, because they can make a queen thing at any time. It just takes a little bit of gel and they semen in it. I don't know how it works. I've never heard about the birds and the bees.
They can make a queen. Okay.
Whenever they want. They can make a queen whenever they want.
Bee. Okay.
They just fertilize it in like a certain way, and they're like, "This is the queen one."
Okay.
Right? But they also make the little thing bigger, the little cell. They make it bigger, so because the queens have bigger bodies.
So they know one's on the way out. So this process starts.
Yes, while this one's still alive.
Okay.
And the queen could even be born while the other queen's still alive. Oh, yeah. And do you know how they decide who's who? They fucking duke it out.
They fight.
The two queens fight.
That's sick.
Yeah.
But the old one's
always gonna lose.
Yeah.
And that's what nature versus nurture starch. Nature always wins.
This is nature.
What movie? Nature versus nurture starch. I don't think it says starch. That's just starch. That's from South Park.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it's definitely South
nature
Park if it's
nurture.
starch.
It's nature versus nurture, starch, something like that. Nature always wins. Nature versus nurture.
Is it a Jurassic Park movie?
It's the Wedding Crashers.
Okay.
It's maybe a line you wouldn't.
Nature. Yeah.
Nature versus nurture, starch. Nature always wins. He just goes into full walking. Anyway, dude.
Okay.
Tell me that's fucking not crazy. Isn't that wild?
That's actually cool.
They duke it the fuck out.
That's cool to know.
They smell the pheromones like,
we've got to make it. We've got to make a queen so they can fight.
So let's make this nice cell bigger so she has room. So she has room to fucking blossom, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they just go and they fertilize it with that noise. Anyway, read the fucking chat, man. You're pissing me off.
Yeah.
React to my stories in a positive fucking way.
I did. I asked several questions, and then you just kept going. And you started acting it out.
You said Beyonce?
How about the Chiefs were on second down, and they switched back to first out of nowhere, glitched or rigged? Definitely something weird. Also, they weren't called on a forward lateral.
Yeah.
The Chiefs weren't called on a lot of stuff, but the 49ers were called on everything.
That's so funny.
Chase is saying game was rigged. The fix was in.
That's funny because I actually thought they made some bad calls against the Niners.
Okay.
But who knows? Who knows?
Well, you can't only, right? You got to make it look even.
Or just fucking have a legit game. Yeah, so there was a lot in that game. It was a wild game. It was a great game. It was a really fucking fun game.
Oh yeah, a lot of fun.
I was watching these people do a breakdown of it. Like it was a boring Super Bowl, but at least I'm like, what are you talking about? A boring
Stop
Super Bowl?
it. Yeah.
It's
just people.
A couple of stotches.
It's just people trying to get a rise out of you.
So, dude, you sent me a fucking thumbnail.
Yeah.
Okay. It had my girl Taystway and my boy Travis Kelce.
Yes.
Talk to me. What the fuck? Why is Taystway?
Why does she look like that?
Queen, yeah. Queen. Is she the queen bee that I was referring to without even knowing it?
She looks like Cleopatra. And Cleopatra. I mean, if we're going to talk about love, we're talking about the history of love.
Aw, I love it.
Cleopatra. What do you think of when I say Cleopatra?
Mark Antony.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, let's go back a little
Julius
further.
Caesar. Is there a right answer?
I want to talk about Cleopatra, but you can't talk about Cleopatra without talking about Alexander the Great.
Oh, yeah. That's
what do you know about
him?
What do you know about him?
So I know that I'm trying to remember drinks. And there's a drink called a Brandy Alexander. Can I tell you this? A little bit of a side tangent.
Okay.
Here's the only way I could remember shit is if I picture it.
Oh no, I get that.
So here's what I picture: I picture a milky white looking Alexander.
Okay.
Staring at the Sphinx.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't like it because it's dark. But he's being offensive, not me.
Okay.
But here's why.
Yeah.
The Brandy Alexander has cream in it, his creamy skin.
Brandy Alexander.
Yeah, it has dark creme de cacao.
Okay.
He's looking at the dark. Oh, I don't like it. Right? And has brandy.
So that's what you think of when I say Alexander the Great.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well,
just recently because
so
I'm trying to remember all these
I find Alexander the Great to be like fascinating, right? This is a guy who took over
That's not fascinating what I
the
just
world by the time he was like 30. This is his story. And I'll just give you a few beats because I just think he's fascinating.
This is his story. You dweeb.
No, seriously. This is
No, I'm kidding. Go on.
So he grew up being told that he was a son of Zeus, that he was like a demigod. His mom would tell him, Zeus is your actual father.
His mom
King
said,
Philip isn't your real dad. The night you were conceived, I was struck by lightning.
Bad parenting? Can we fucking agree? Bad parenting?
Whatever it was, it drove him. And his idol was Achilles. He wanted to be Achilles.
My God. I guess if I was told
Yeah.
from when I was a child, hey, by the way,
You're a
basically
demigod.
a god.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I would be like, yeah, let me open up a dry cleaners.
It gives
I'd be
you
like,
something to
fucking,
live up to.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure. You feel like you have like this divine destiny. And he did. So he grows up thinking he's a son of Zeus. Achilles is his idol. He wants to be the greatest fighter there ever was, the greatest conqueror there ever will be.
Yeah.
And so he trains and he learns. And guess who his homeschooling teacher was? Aristotle. That's his personal homeschool teacher, Aristotle. Yeah. So he grows up being taught by Aristotle, being told he's a demigod, and at 20
Recipe
years
for
old,
success.
But here's an issue. His dad, King Philip. So Macedonia, this is where he's from. He wasn't from like Athens. He was from Macedonia. The rest of Greece, exactly. That's how they acted about it.
Yeah,
they all thought Macedonia was like some backwater town.
The Athenians would
thought
be like,
it was garbage. They were like,
oh, you're from Macedonia? Sorry to hear.
Yeah, oops.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
whoops.
King Philip, he decided.
Big mistake being born there.
Yeah, sorry, something you can't
big
control.
Big choice. Yeah, big decision in your life that you had no control over.
But King Philip, he decides to build an army. And you remember the phalanx from 300 that they all get into with the shield and the spear? They get into the phalanx. You got to be able to raise your shield, right? You remember this?
Of course, yeah. It's a fucking stellar movie.
Their spears were like 6 feet long, right? So the phalanx that these guys come up with in Macedonia, they're 18 feet long.
It's the worst.
Think of that.
Carrying those.
18 foot. But imagine a phalanx with 18-foot long spears and the strength to hold and wield that.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. It made them unbeatable.
They're like the guy from what's it called?
We're just one big arm.
Yeah,
from stupid movie.
The Lady in the Water.
Oh my
just
god.
Just one giant.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the other arm's all like flimsy and small.
So they become this unbeatable army. They defeat Athens. They unite all of Greece.
18-foot spears.
Yeah. And
that's hysterical.
This is Alexander's father, King Philip. He unites all of Greece. The one state of Greece that he can't get to bend the knee,
Rome.
Sparta.
That's what I meant.
This is ancient Greece right now. Yeah. Okay. So Rome's not a player.
I always get, because they're like the same thing in as far as their uniforms.
Oh yeah, I'll get there. They are very much the same thing.
Okay, I'm
so
glad
they're basically like
the same.
So yeah, so these guys
history repeating itself
with their 18-foot long spears unite all of Greece.
Yeah,
and the goal is to go take out the Persians. The Persians several years before had lit the Acropolis, had burnt it down.
Sons of bitches.
That sacred place of theirs.
Hey, move a little bit that way.
And which way?
Away from me.
This way.
There you go. Yeah.
So they had burned down the Acropolis, and they were the biggest threat to Greece was the Persian Empire. So King Philip. Now,
wasn't the Persian Empire like also like similar? Where
300.
It was like 30 different fucking countries all fighting.
It was
together.
It was a huge empire. Several different countries joined the fray. So just picture 300. Remember all the different types of
God, yeah.
So that's what
ninjas,
it is,
bro. Remember the immortals?
Right. It's from what that they were from this land, and then this group from this land. So same with Greece. Greece, it was several different states. King Philip unites them all, and they're like, now we're going to go after Persia. And on the eve of the attack on Persia, he dies. He's assassinated.
King Philip is?
King Philip is Alexander's father.
Like in the camp?
Yep. Before they leave to go on this
huge campaign of taking over fucking.
Who killed him? This makes Alexander king at 20 years old.
Alexander, that sick fuck.
And the only thing left to conquer is Persia. If his dad were to go do it successfully, there'd be nothing for him to conquer.
That's the end of
it. There's a lot of rumors that his mother killed his father. So that he could rise to the greatness.
Well, yeah, that's sick.
She's telling him all his life, "You're Zeus's son.
You're the son.
I was struck by lightning.
Zeus gave me the
good,
the fucking good.
Yeah,
and that's how you were conceived, little baby boy.
Think about that mother, okay? So it's not crazy to think that she would do this so that the son could become king and with this united Greece go off,
take on fucking Persia.
And by 20 years old, he was a bad motherfucker. So he goes off.
You sounded so uncomfortable saying it, like you didn't want to finish.
Because I was like, I don't know if I want to go there.
You can't say a bad mother trucker.
Exactly. So I had to do it.
Bad motherfucker.
So this badass with his
do a better
18-foot. I already did one. You don't want to do too many.
I think,
dude, the freaking algorithm, they're annoying. Yeah, okay. The platform has its issues. Okay. So check it out.
That's the platform. Man.
So yeah, so Alexander with this united Greece goes and fights Persia. Beats the shit out of them to where their king has to run off, and he runs away and he runs off to.
Was it Xerxes or prior to Xerxes?
No, this is after. This is yeah.
That's how I picture.
His name was Darius. Darius. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Shitty name for a king.
Yeah. So it forces him to run off and hide.
King Darius.
Yeah. So once he beats Persia, he ends up burning down all their big cities as a way to kind of get revenge for the Acropolis. And now at 30 years old...
What is he, John Travolta and Swordfish? You burn down one Acropolis, we burn down your whole fucking village.
Pretty much. He burned down a bunch of their big holy... they had riches beyond riches, the Persian Empire. And now they were all Alexander's. He conquered the entire known world.
What was the Acropolis for?
It was like a
library and
I think it was a site of worship to them.
Was it just at the? I was gonna say like a church and a library.
Maybe.
No, I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. Tina, what's up? McKenna loves ancient Egypt.
Yeah. Now we get to ancient Egypt. So Persia, they were ruling over Egypt at the time. So Alexander rolls into Egypt, and the Persian, the guy who was Pharaoh, the Persian Pharaoh, guy running Egypt for the Persian Empire.
Pharaoh.
He takes off. Alexander shows up.
Wait, Egypt or Persia?
What are you talking about?
You said
the Persian Empire, ruled Egypt.
Okay. So they leave Egypt to their own device? Wait.
No. So after Alexander takes Persia, he now is emperor of Persia. He's emperor of everything.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I won, so whoever you guys control is my people
So
now.
he goes to Egypt and names himself Pharaoh. And Alexander the Great dies a pharaoh. He conquered the entire world at 30 years old and dies
And the sitting pharaoh wasn't like, nope.
So he shows up. They look at him as a liberator. The Persian Empire were the ones who had.
They were the
yeah.
Okay.
So to them, it's like he thought he might have to maybe show up and do some work. Nope. They're like, thank God you're here, kind of thing situation. So Persian guy runs off. These guys show up. He names himself Pharaoh, and he loves Egypt, and it's so gorgeous there that he decides to go to the coast and build a city called...
It's so beautiful. Oh.
Alexandria. And Alexandria...
has a library.
Is where we...
I know nothing.
Alexandria later becomes the site of the Library of Alexandria. So where does Cleopatra fit into all this? Alexander the Great has a son who becomes Pharaoh. That bloodline, generations later, will give birth to Cleopatra. And we'll get there later. I just wanted to start with Alexander the Great. Just such a fun
He's a bad motherfucker.
Dude, and you know what sucks? So at 33 years old, he mysteriously dies, like mysteriously.
So he takes over the fucking world.
By 30. Takes
and
over
then
the whole
3
world.
years later, he's fucking
in Babylon.
in a box.
He goes to Babylon and the mysterious death. So, guess who gets to take over for him though? His
Cleopatra.
half brother or cousin.
Ramses.
They don't know if he's his half brother or cousin.
I don't read history.
Nope.
Who is it?
But it was either his half brother or cousin. Ptolemy. This becomes the Ptolemaic Empire.
That old chestnut.
But dude, the fact that they don't know if you're Alexander's cousin or half brother because there's so much inbreeding.
Oh, sexy. Yeah.
That's
cool.
what it was. Is you had to marry within your family, uncles marrying nieces, brothers and sisters marrying, stepfathers marrying their stepdaughters. There was so much of this inbreed. It was like the Lannisters. Like,
son, are you looking at that girl over there? Yes, I find her quite pretty. Don't forget, you're marrying your sister, remember?
Pretty much. So there was so much inbreeding that they didn't know.
I don't see her as a sexual object. You watch your fucking mouth.
Someone could be like your stepfather and uncle. Like,
that's hot.
Think how crazy that is. Yeah.
Insane,
so I just thought that was a funny little
Dude,
fact.
have you heard of that family or preferably seen that family in the South? There's more than one, but there's like one main one. They're called the most inbred family in America.
Oh my God, what a title.
Dude. They all, first of all, they all have the same face, man or woman. They all have the same fucking twisted little pruned up.
Well, yeah, makes sense. Oh, geez.
One of the guys only makes dog sounds. This is not a
Stop
joke. I swear to fucking God.
It's not true.
Yeah, dude. It sounds so fucking fake.
Stop. This whole thing
It sounds like something I would make up. It really does, but it's real.
Have you heard about the most inbred family? Well, one guy has a prune face and only makes dog sounds. It's not real. Don't listen to anything he says.
This is real.
Okay.
So I'll make it short and I'll put the fucking footage in.
Okay.
There's this guy goes to interview them, and he's like, hey there, Richard.
Yeah. There's no fucking way. Okay.
And he's like, he may have even, if he was able to talk, he might have spoiled where his brother, his body was laying.
Yeah.
Because they're like
what?
They're like he's like, oh, you miss Billy? He's like, this is real, dude. Seriously, listen.
Is this a show? Like,
this guy did like an interview with and filmed it, and he's like, and so he follows him and he points. He's like, I'm talking about like your brother Richard.
This way?
Yeah.
Thanks, boy.
Wait, he's in a well. Down by old Miss.
You know how
Peter's place?
they make up their own version of sign language, like in The Boys. Like they have their own version of dog language.
Yeah. Happy teacher mom, what's up? No, so this is real.
Yeah.
And then so he goes and they're like, well, no, I'm talking about your brother Richard, the one who passed. He's like, and he starts pointing to the ground, like that he brought him to.
I killed him.
Yeah.
I fucking killed his ass.
Because he can still do everything else perfectly fine.
Give me a fucking shovel.
But no, it's real. But they all really do have like the same face.
Yeah.
I gotta sort of look it up for you because it's crazy.
Of course they're all gonna look alike. Yeah, no, you were looked down upon if you didn't have pure blood back in these days.
It's like dogs still.
How cool with Alexander the Great? They've never found his tomb. He's one of the pharaohs they've never found. He has to imagine what his tomb, Alexander the Great's, what his tomb must look like and what must be in it. The most amazing riches of all time from all over the world, the known world. Dude.
As opposed to the unknown world.
Yeah.
Got it.
Right. Because there was a lot of shit going on in other places. They just didn't know it.
Dude, that's so true.
Yeah.
I've always said, there's been a lot of shit going on.
You've always said,
yeah. Translation. Translation.
Dude, this is crazy.
Dude, look at this. I'm about to show the audience too. They're going to fucking lose it, man. Look how.
Oh my gosh, you're right. This is a real thing.
This is a real thing, and they all have the same fucking.
And this was a documentary?
I don't know if it's a documentary as much as a guy just.
Do they know that they're the most inbred family in the world?
Look at them. Yeah, they know. They fucking know. Look at these monsters.
What a thing to say. Oh my god.
So top right of your screen, that's our boy. That's Barky That's Barky
fact that he only makes
Sparky
dog sounds just too funny. It's too funny to be true.
So this is, and the guy in the middle is just the neighbor. Okay. I'm just kidding. He doesn't
That'd be
normal
great,
as fuck though. He looks super normal. Everyone else has the same fucking weird eye.
What's crazy
and
about this
face.
picture is see that person on the left, the one right behind? She wasn't actually there when they took this picture. This is a ghost photo.
picture. Yeah.
It's one of those.
That'd be the best, considering it's the most obscene photo you've ever seen.
But that's the focus.
And you think that's it, but there's more. Yeah, you're like, but if you look,
if you
there was only one woman there that day. Yeah. So who is this mysterious woman?
Yeah, exactly.
The world may never know. I'm fucking chills now.
We asked the family later. They said, when we were taking that picture, there was no one standing behind Billy.
Yeah, then the next interview.
If you listen closely, you just confirmed that there was no one else there.
It's like Dick Tracy. You slow down. So on the day, I believe it was mid-February.
Yeah. This is 96.
Yeah, late 96, early 97.
96.
Early 97.
If you haven't seen Dick Tracy, this sounds like complete insanity.
Or you still get it.
Yeah,
or you still get it, thankfully.
Yeah. Oh, dude, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That just gave me the laugh of the fucking week.
But for sure, if anybody, can we agree, if anybody was a ghost, it's the chick on the far left, the second in from the...
Yeah. Right? That's what made me think of it. I was like, this is totally a ghost. It's just great that the rest of the picture is just as fun.
Everyone else is, just
as the
mess.
ghost.
This guy, like, they are fucked.
Yeah, they're fun. Oh.
They're fucked. And there's this one woman who...
What a barbecue.
So he'll have his dog medium rare. You can't do a medium rare dog.
I don't eat dog. No dog.
Yeah, I meant his hamburger.
That should piss me off.
Yeah. To me, that's
fucked up, man.
But it's like feeding a chicken.
Call it hot tube or something. All right, so in the chat, happy Teacher Mom, glad you're here. Tina, McKenna's laughing. LOL. Okay. Cool.
So, dude, real quick.
Yeah.
I do want to tell the audience we got a fucking dope news segment today. Okay?
Oh, nice.
And then I also want to say we got more of the fucking guns. Yeah. Because I do want to talk about the Valentines Day Massacre because it is V-Day tomorrow.
Dude, yeah. We got to talk about it.
Dude.
Yeah.
Can I be honest with you? This isn't a bad thing.
Don't spare my feelings.
Yeah. Don't spare my feelings. This is the first Valentine's Day in a very long time. I'll be alone, buddy.
Good. Dude, what a hassle.
It really is.
And you're never doing it, and you never do it right.
I'm just telling you how much money I'm going to save here.
Exactly. Like, isn't this the best? Yeah. I had a friend who actually broke up with his girlfriend.
No, isn't it sort of crazy that I'm single, though? Because I'm
before Christmas.
Look at me.
And then got back together with her afterwards just so he didn't have to buy her gifts. That's sick. No, that's sick. We're not celebrating. I didn't say it to celebrate. I think that's...
I muted your mic.
This girl's brokenhearted.
Okay, go on.
I think that's an evil move. But yeah, you're doing yourself a favor.
Well, Jared, it's not an evil move. It's just, obviously, this isn't a couple that's going to fucking last.
Yeah,
because he does shit like that.
Yeah, they're married. It's 4 children. I was gonna say 7 children.
Yeah, you're gonna lie.
No, they didn't. They didn't marry.
Okay, yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, it didn't last.
Not gonna. Come on.
The guy who breaks up with his chick.
Of course he did. Yeah. You told me that. That's part of the story.
Yeah.
But he only did it just so he could be like.
But how messed up, dude? Just the idea of that. No, but good for you. I'm happy for you. I think it's okay. You don't need to be with somebody tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna be with somebody. It's just I'm not gonna have like.
I'm not gonna give them gifts or take them on a date.
No, I'll take them on a date.
There you go. So then you are spending Valentine's Day. This is
No.
lie.
I'm not gonna take him out.
This is a falsehood.
I'll be like, hey, come to my.
This
casa,
is all a ruse.
and I'm gonna lay it the fuck down. I'm just sorry.
That's still Valentine's Day. You're still doing it.
But I'm just doing it with my girlfriend.
Everything's changed.
Yeah, the whole
Put that
story.
picture back up.
Yeah, the whole story is flipped. But anyway, so
sorry you're not going to be alone tomorrow. Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway.
But if I was, could you imagine the sadness I'd feel?
I would feel so bad for you. I was trying to make you feel better, and then it's all fake.
It's all false.
Yeah.
No. I really don't have a girlfriend. She's an acquaintance.
Yeah, you can still take a date on a Valentine's Day date, and it still counts.
No, because I don't want her to think, get the wrong idea.
So then don't do it. Don't take her on a Valentine's Day date. That sends the total wrong message.
Yeah, because I want to propose to her.
I want to introduce her to my family first, and then we'll go on a date.
That's sort of where I was going with it.
Yeah.
Oh, I do want to propose to her, so I don't want to, blow it too quick.
Right.
Anyway, so the Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
Yes.
You got plans for
Yeah.
tomorrow? You do?
Yeah.
I'm breaking up with my girlfriend.
Yeah. Actually, Jess is the one who's planning this Valentine's, which is cool because it's always on the guy usually to do it.
The impetus is on the man for a reason. You're being a lazy bum.
No, not at all. Dude, I'm really cool about this kind of stuff. But
I'm really cool about this kind of stuff.
I am.
Handle everything.
She had a cool idea. What she did is she mixed up a bunch of different ideas and put them randomly for me to select. So one could be stay home and watch a movie. One could be stay
home and watch a show.
Order in or go out to eat or blah, blah, blah. All these different. And so you pick each one and then that is your day. Your Valentine's Day.
Pick each one. Oh, like different time zones?
Different parts of the day. No, just
morning,
different parts.
Breakfast in bed.
Exactly.
And a blow.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
This show isn't for children.
I know. I'm obviously playing along in a way.
Yeah, no, you're dead ass
playing that character.
V-hole.
Yeah. No, I am actually offended. But yeah, that's that. That's what I'm doing. But did you have something? You said you were saying something about Valentine's Day?
Well, yeah, I was just curious. So that's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
So she
knows what we're doing. I don't know. I picked randomly. So she knows what we're doing.
But you didn't see what you picked.
No, I don't know what we're doing.
So she could fucking fill the blanks wherever she wants.
I guess.
She could say, you picked stay at home and watch TV, and then
You
stay
picked
at home
give me
again.
foot massage.
Yeah. You picked that you decide what we do for tonight, and you
That'd
fucking
be
pay
great.
for it.
Yeah.
But no, I was talking about the fucking Valentine's Day Massacre.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to talk about a true love story?
Yeah. Why did it have to be on Valentine's Day? What a bunch of assholes.
I think it was to send a message.
Oh, I love it. Let's hear the story.
So,
Dim.
yeah. Chicago, 1929.
Is it? Really?
Peak of, yeah.
Hell yeah.
The peak of
I love this era.
peak of prohibition.
Oh, yeah.
Peak of crime.
Organized.
Organized or otherwise. So yeah, it's the peak of prohibition.
Okay.
And just a normal day in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You have Mayor Al Capone, unappointed. Mayor Al Capone. You're just living life in Chicago. Okay. You're standing on the street corner, right?
Yeah.
Because you're a whore. And you see two men, police officers, walk up.
It's never good.
You're curious. Interest is piqued.
Are you interested or are you like,
No. You're like, cops are being cops. They're doing cop things.
Okay. No, they're walking towards you or they're just walking?
They're just walking. Baby.
Oh, okay.
You're across the street.
That's different.
You're the whore. You're the whore in the corner.
You're just an onlooker.
You're the whore in the corner.
Oh, okay.
They're on the opposite.
I'm actually a prostitute working the corner
in 1929 Chicago.
And I'm watching this. Okay.
Yeah. You're beautiful.
Okay.
Though. Yeah. I think you deserve better. And I've even said that to you.
I don't need to be saved.
Yeah, that's what you. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm being Captain Sabo, and I'm just saying.
I don't need to be
you
saved.
deserve better.
I like what I do.
Yeah,
honey.
Yeah, it's empowering. You say that. I know. I get it.
No, it like really is. Plus, I make like 10 times what you do.
Yeah, you literally have 2 houses.
Yeah. I'm in real estate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my real estate.
So
license.
I see 2 cops walking across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you see 2 gentlemen. That are. Yeah. Oh, what's this about? Stupid. Then you see 2 other gentlemen.
Yeah. What was that?
Plain clothes.
Yeah.
Carrying guns. Cops have guns. These two guys have guns.
Yeah, cops carry
what's
guns.
What's your assumption?
Yeah.
What are these plainclothes guys doing?
Oh, detectives maybe.
Maybe, okay.
Right.
Maybe detectives.
Yeah.
Okay, plainclothes cops. Yeah, makes sense.
Makes
they walk
sense.
into this nice little building, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you hear...
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Genuine good fucking reaction.
My goodness. I do declare.
What time?
I'm a Southern Belle prostitute.
In Chicago in 1929?
Yeah, people could move states in 29.
No. Remember the borders were controlled. Okay. But
No, just booze.
yeah, no. So you hear all this gunfire. 4 men walk out, same 4 men.
Oh, the foreman. So they were on a job site.
Yeah, it's a construction site. No, the 4 men walk out. So
Yeah.
what happened in the interim?
Yeah.
What were those gunshots?
Yeah, what was all that?
What was all that? Good
What,
question.
what was all that?
So it was not cops at all.
Oh.
Men dressed as cops, and 2 didn't remember their uniforms.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, 2 dressed as cops, 2 just not dressed as cops, or maybe 2 of them were cops.
Oh, shit. Probably.
And then go in.
This is Chicago, 29.
This wasn't police at all. This was a mob hit set up by Al Capone, baby.
Capone's just such a gangster.
Sick
Like,
fuck.
such a gangster. Everything you
Gangster,
know, everything
yeah,
you
yeah.
hear about him, you're like, gangster.
Yeah. 5'2".
Gangster.
Yeah.
Ugly Scarface. Gangster.
Yeah. But so this fucking
Tiny
guy,
hands.
Yeah. Gangster. Gangster. Tiny hands. Very gangster.
These are normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny. By tiny you mean very normal sized hands.
Yeah.
So then
Okay.
they walk in. The Al Capone's men walk in.
Okay.
And it's this rival Irish gang.
Oh.
Catch him off guard.
Damn.
They say line up. 7 men line up, and they just spray him down.
Were they on a Valentine's Day date or it was just they were just in there?
No, they're just in like
boozing
their
it.
warehouse, boozing it up.
Right.
A couple of
Okay.
mentions.
So it was like one of their HQs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they used the cop as a way to get in.
That's it.
Damn.
Oh, it's just cops. So okay, we can
Dude,
pay these.
that's yeah.
We
we'll
can pay
them-
these
yeah.
cops maybe in 2 pro heaps. We'll pay these cops because often we'll move on.
That's dirty.
Line them up. 7
executions.
Tommy guns.
Yeah.
They'll mow them down, and then 2 of the guys got extra burst of fun. Shotguns to the dome execution
Oh,
style.
so that is a message.
Yeah.
I heard 2 of them survived. They healed.
Once-
and then one of them had claws.
I came over and some fucking sabotage.
Yeah.
Garbage time. Yeah. If I didn't already finish it
That's
for
where
you.
I was going.
Yeah. But
So stuck. Terrible joke, I guess.
Yeah.
Terrible reference.
yeah.
All right.
Well, only my reaction made
Yeah,
it too.
that's why it's funny.
Oh yeah, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, put him in a cage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So so yeah. Then Al Capone was like, "Hey, yeah, let's send a message to these fucking pieces of shit."
Yeah. So Al Capone sent them.
One
He
guy-
was the guy that did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the guy who did the hit, but yeah,
Right,
the guy who
so
called
put
hit.
the-
And then one guy survived long enough to die in the hospital, but that's about it. Yeah.
And he said, what did he say?
Kaiserstrasse!
there
I
he
know
goes.
what you were searching
Exactly.
for. Yeah. Kaiserstrasse!
Kaiser.
What does he mean? What does he
Ask
say?
him who's the devil.
I like that we're doing that impression, but it's Carlos Esposito.
Ask him who is the devil.
Yeah.
Ask him.
Kaiserstrasse!
Yeah, why not just say that from the beginning? El Diablo
Yeah.
came
Yeah.
he walked in the shadows.
You have, your lifespan, maybe
Yeah,
you have about
10
7
seconds.
fucking words in you.
Yeah.
What you got?
Lactama.
Fucking Kaiserstrasse's real, and
You
he
could-
fucking looks like Kevin Spacey.
Even Lactama. Take that out. You don't even need that. Just say Kaiser Soze.
Could you imagine he'd be like, crazy enough? Like, no build up. Say, Kaiser Soze looks like Kevin Spacey.
So Alexander the Great, he was born in Macedonia.
Yeah. And Macedonia was really looked down upon. Like, Athenians would be like,
I'm starting at the beginning.
yeah. Athenians would really look down and go, yeah, you have like 2 seconds
Who
left.
is the devil? Yeah. It's genius.
Alexander the Great.
Alexander.
Yeah.
My father.
My father, Alexander the
Okay.
Great.
Wow.
Anyway.
What a
off the
messed
rails.
up day to do a massacre. That's so gangster though.
Can I tell you about another
Yeah.
messed up day that I was sort of thinking of that was funny to your
Okay.
Alexander thing?
Yeah.
is the Pharaoh in Egypt.
Yeah.
When you're like sort of actually happy that he's coming there to rule them.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Plus that army with the 18-foot spears.
He rolls in all like, you motherfucker, like ready for a fight. You motherfucker.
I'm coming to take Egypt.
Yeah. And he's like,
I'm here to conquer you.
Yeah.
All right, boys, line up. Phalanx. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And then like the emissary rolls in.
The emissary.
Yeah. That royal emissary.
That chestnut. Yeah.
Yeah. Royal emissary. Tell your Pharaoh, lay down your arms, or we're gonna come in there, take you by force.
Yeah. No. Better yet,
okay.
The fucking Pharaoh comes out and meets Alexander.
The interim Pharaoh. Okay.
Yeah. No, I guess the interim. I mean, he's Pharaoh, but yeah, I guess sure. And then he's like, Alexander's like, no, fuck you. He's like, bend the knee, you motherfucker.
It's time to bend the knee, or we're gonna take you.
Bam, done. Bent knee.
That was fast.
What's up, baby? Yeah.
Oh.
Been waiting for you. Actually, really happy you're here, Alex.
Well, that's new. Everyone else, we had to like kill so many.
Nope.
Oh, you're glad I'm here?
Persies, yeah. Dude.
Interesting.
Yeah. We love
You're not going to try
here.
and protect all your riches and all this...
It's all yours, baby. What you want? We got dope shit.
I'd love to be called Pharaoh.
Done.
What?
Pharaoh.
Seriously?
Done.
Pharaoh Alexander.
Yeah.
Wow. I did it.
It's not fitting, I wouldn't say.
Wait, so we can't kill like a couple guys?
Oh, yeah, no. Like some of your own men. Some of those phalanx.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, no more phalanx.
I just heard you saying that
I think
bunch.
we're good.
Yeah. So, yeah.
This isn't a ruse, right? You don't have like a poison snake you're going to throw at me or some weird shit.
Jeremy, get back inside. No. So weird you'd even think that.
Well, that's
stupid.
cool. So what do we do now?
So, I just think you're really cool.
Yeah.
You seem like a cool guy. We were going to be like, oh, you mother.
Right,
like,
me too. That's why I came here.
You know, but then we're like,
Alexander the Great.
He's a nice guy.
I am.
Your name's Alexander the
Deep
Great.
down, I just want to do right by everybody. I mean, that's just in my heart.
I was talking to my wife, and she was really saying,
you have a wife?
Yeah.
Well, she's mine now.
That's
how that
fine.
works.
Can I be honest? That's
Please.
totally cool. I'm sort of into blondes lately.
Oh, good.
I didn't know that was a thing until you brought them all over. And I'm like, blondes?
Yeah, well, blondes are prostitutes where I come from. We make them dye their hair blonde.
I know that, but that's...
Oh.
I know that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm okay with that.
Oh, you're good
so
with
you
it.
can take me over here. I'll just bring that to they're not my thing anyway.
So everything's mine.
They're not my thing anyway. So yeah, everything's yours. Yeah, and enjoy it. We even have pretty dope brothels, to be honest.
Okay.
So you can fuck with those.
To the brothels.
Yeah. So hey, Billy, will you grab? Yeah, no, it's all normalized names. Billy, will you grab Alex Alexander? What do you go by?
Yeah,
We grab Pharaoh the Great, a Stargate key so we can go through to the. Yeah, it's.
What?
Oh, we're about to blow your mind, bro.
I'm so excited.
I
heard stories, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you
this
see
is
that
all
Sphinx?
happening. It's all happening.
Just don't touch the nose on our little Sphinx thing.
Tell you the truth, the whole Persia thing. I just really wanted to come here. I heard all these cool stories. I just wanted to see like how'd you build all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
It's all true.
Well, I'll tell you.
Stargates.
Let me grab my friend. Amin Ra, aka an alien. He'll teach you everything.
I'm so excited right now. This is the best.
You piece of shit.
Now I really am the great.
You really are, you fucking motherfucker.
Bury me as a mummy.
Yeah, I will, you piece of fucking shit. It just deep down.
Yeah, I think he has to. He has no choice. Yeah.
But yeah, this is cool. No, I'm very.
So I guess I have to go on the run now.
Yeah,
because
piece of shit.
Yeah, I have a claim to the throne, so like I'm like a threat.
Yeah,
So I kind of have to like
the fuck on,
run.
Piece
Yeah.
of shit. Yeah. Hey guys, you want to call in? Call in. If not, don't. So the news. Let's cut to the news, baby.
Okay. News time.
The chat really abandoned us here. Chat really left us hanging here.
I think it was around the time you started doing the dog noises.
No, it was no. They.
Do I need to connect to anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Here.
One,
just so it's not dead
two.
air. Yeah.
So when we do our Robert Downey impression, we have to add so, just like that though. So, like you say, like you're accepting an award.
Downey.
Yeah, you're like 20 years ago, I would not have seen this coming. So. Yeah.
Someone,
Or-
Mr. Tom Holland. Yeah, I'm Mr. Tom Holland.
Maybe you know him as Spider-Man. Yeah. So
great to work with.
Moving on. Yeah. That's what you got to do. That's basically it.
So that's what it is. I tell you something, and then I'll tell you something else.
So
and Mrs. Downey, she told me yes.
Oh no. So guys, how do you feel about the fucking news?
Yes. Oh, I'm so happy.
Man on the ground. Are you there?
This is Darth Nihilus. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey,
Oh, fuck.
Thank you.
Don't give Jared another heart attack.
Remember when that happened? That was wacky.
He pissed himself. It was horrible. I had to clean the studio couch.
Strange reaction, I know.
So we're talking Travis Kelce. We're talking Alexander the Great. We're talking about dog people.
Yeah, dog.
What do we got for the news today, my man?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not on topic here today. I'm just a little off. I'm more like doing my Andy Rooney, what chaps my ass kind of story, if that's okay with you.
What grinds your gears? Yeah. That's a Family Guy reference.
But I wanted to talk about pay TV.
Yeah.
Like pay-per-view?
The excitement is just unrelenting. Okay. But I want to go back. So I'm going to go back into history here a little bit, and some things maybe before your time,
Jared
and
loves
what's going on
history.
now, and sort of the background of this situation ourselves in now.
Okay.
So pay TV. So back in the early days of television, before your time, all you needed was a TV set and an antenna.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cool.
All TV was broadcast. There were 3 main networks: ABC, CBS, NBC, and the broadcasts were during the day. Stations would stop broadcasting completely at midnight.
So people would go to sleep at some point.
Yeah. People would go to sleep, or some people would watch test patterns. It wasn't unusual.
They'd watch test patterns.
Is that the one that's like the Indians on the sides? Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, that was the CBS one.
Oh, that's funny.
And
he knows.
Yeah, and then they would stay like that until the early shows came on around 5 a.m.
Wow.
Broadcasts back then were all in black and white until color television finally came available.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
And you guys may know this or not, but the NBC Peacock, they had colored feathers, and that's how they announced their broadcast as in color.
That's awesome.
Living color.
And they showed the peacock with all the colors, and that's how you know it was a color program. Because even though they had color TV, not all programs were color to begin with.
What a mascot to choose.
Yeah.
What a stupid mascot.
Really peacocking.
Well, it's colorful,
Yeah,
I get it.
So.
But
I get it.
I guess.
And the association is always
and
there.
then they got the Peacock Network. Whatever.
Oh, my God.
But terrible name.
Television back then, all funded by commercials. And they followed this radio, right?
That makes sense.
So that's where that phrase, brought to you by, that was common because to refer to the company that sponsored the show, like the Kraft Music Hall or General Mills would do. So they would sponsor a whole show and you buy.
Okay.
On a personal note, my father hated commercials so much that before they even had remote controls, he wired a knob to the speakers on the TV so that he could sit in his chair and turn the volume off.
I love it. That's actually genius.
Wait. Yeah. So, okay. There was a knob before remote controls.
Right.
And he would, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to
wire and sat in his chair, and when they first came on,
were they?
Turn the volume down instead of having to get up.
Were they were commercials nearly as long as they are now?
And were they loud? Did they intentionally make them loud?
Yeah. They did make them louder. It's true, and they were typically 30 to 60 seconds, kind of the same song that they have now.
But like the amount, like it would show like what 20% of a show is commercials, right?
Yeah.
It was pretty much the same. Yeah. Wow. Very much like that. And I guess my point there was that sensibilities were, because I'm talking about pay TV, you have to talk about movies. So the theaters back then would play one movie all day long in a loop.
Yeah,
right? They had one movie in the theater and it played all day long, and people go whenever they wanted. So that's where they're saying, this is where I came in, started. Because people would show up in the middle of a movie and they'd stay there until came back to where they came in.
That's funny.
Oh, that's cool.
So real quick, I just heard about this. There's this thing, I can't remember the name of the production company, but they put on these plays. And what?
RKO. I don't know.
Do you know what RKO is?
Yeah, it was a production company.
Randy Orton. is RKO. That's his move.
No, RKO, the company, the broadcast company.
Talking about. You sound
It's a
insane.
broadcast company. Yeah.
Jared sounds crazy.
See, somebody knows.
Yeah, damn it. The one person that would have known what the fuck you're talking about.
I was gonna say it was Alfred Hitchcock who actually, and I think it was for Psycho, who doors are closed after the movie starts. We can't have people coming in the middle.
Like from Spider-Man.
You mustn't come in during the middle.
Remember in Spider-Man, they wouldn't let him in to see Mary J?
No, he doesn't remember that.
Oh.
Spider-Man fucking
that was a play, though.
Yeah,
right?
it was
Not
a
movie.
play.
He does remember. But real quick, I just want to say, so speaking of plays,
Okay.
a segue again into my story.
So I was right on point.
No, you weren't. So there's what they do is
100%.
He's fucking egg. You too. Can I fucking get a word in edgewise?
Okay, let it. We got.
So there's this goddamn production company that puts on these fucking plays in this goddamn building, and what you do is you go in and every floor, you can go to any floor, any room you want.
Okay.
And the play's going on all the time, but the play's always like looping. So there's no like clear start or clear end. You're always sort of in the middle of the story. So even if you go here and go there, so whatever room, but it's not because it's always changing. It's ever changing.
Overall, if you go to every room, eventually you get the whole show.
You get the whole show, but it's ever changing also. So you won't get the same show twice if you go into if you stay in the same room. Yeah, this fucking production. It's called like No Sleep. It's not, they stole our fucking.
Yeah, it's definitely
our
sounds
logo.
exhausting.
It's called like No Sleep.
No Sleep.
House or some bullshit.
Okay.
But
No Sleep Till Brooklyn. I remember that one.
No, the podcast that No Sleep Still Brooklyn. I don't know how to make that work. But all right, sorry, go on. I just thought it was a very cool idea. You guys clearly aren't into the
We all
concept.
kind of adapted, as I said, sensibilities different. We all kind of adapted easily to the commercial television because it was like radio, right?
Yeah.
And commercials gave you a chance to get a snack or a bio break, whatever. And you didn't have rewind or pause, so that was a great, option for some people. But a lot of people like me hated the commercial part, especially if you had like some reverence for quality programming, and then you're watching it, it's some deep scene, and then they cut away to whatever Cheerios, so or Wheaties, more like it.
Yeah.
But anyway, all of that changed in 1972. That's when two guys, Charles Dolan and Gerald Levin, let me get that right. They were from Sterling Manhattan Cable, and they launched the first TV network. It's called Home Box Office.
Oh, baby, HBO.
I remember early days of HBO with the boxes and the whole thing. Yeah.
Well, I think when I think of HBO, the static.
Oh yeah,
The intro, baby.
Yeah, the
That's
intro.
epic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Epic. Thanks for indulging me,
At
guys.
first, when HBO was first announced, and I was in New York at the time, theaters had trailers, they had petitions in the lobby. They wanted people to sign, all saying "Fight Pay TV."
Oh wow!
And the theaters were against that because they thought, hey, if you could buy a movie, why are you going to make the trip, right?
Sure.
Interesting.
So they were against it. But on the cable company side, their big deal and their big push for people to sign up was no commercials, commercial-free television.
Baby.
And that had great appeal, especially to people like me and my father.
So everybody, yeah.
So what's so interesting to me, just watching how this model developed, right, is that the idea of paying a monthly fee and not having to watch the commercials is now morphed into paying a month and then paying additional fees for premium channels.
Isn't that fucked?
It's kind of
even like Hulu.
Web-based content, you pay for the internet access, then you pay for the subscription service, you pay for additional content.
Yep.
And guess what?
What?
If you don't want commercials, you pay extra.
It's fucked. Hulu's like, hey, here's content you can only see here. Isn't this great?
All of them do it. Yeah. It's BS.
If you want to not have 30 fucking ads every time,
and it's all proprietary shows, so you have to have all these services to watch anything that anyone's watching. I hate it.
Proprietary.
So it looks like we came a long way with content and quality and
frequency,
but now we pay for everything.
Yeah.
With commercials.
Through the nose.
Without.
Yeah. Son of a gun.
So anyway, that was the thing that peeved me that I wanted to talk about with you guys.
I'm
glad you brought this up because it is bullshit.
So it's actually so funny because I was just watching the South Park, the streaming
wars. Yeah.
How fucking
genius,
funny. Literally just genius.
By
the way, South Park has this amazing knack for taking like real world issues
and
making it funny, but also making it like explaining it in a common sense way.
Yeah, putting it up on display for everyone to understand. Yeah,
and I'm not trying to
South
be
Park is thought-provoking television.
It really is. So real quick, not to be controversial, but they were talking about the FAG word, right? And they're like,
yes.
And they're like, when we say that, and it's obviously Stan and like the kids talking, they're like, we're not talking about like a homosexual man. We're like, then what is an FAG? And they're like, well, he's like, how do I know if I'm gay? Am I an FAG? He's like, well, do you drive your Harley through the through the neighborhood, revving it really loud, upsetting everybody? He's like, no. Then you're not an FAG.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was great. And he's like, yeah, and then they're explaining the difference. And then one of the guys like on the panel is like, this is making a lot of sense to me. Yeah, and it's true. It's like nobody's saying that for that reason, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a gay friend when I was young, and somebody said, "You're a fairy," which was not uncommon back then. And he looked at them and
people
said,
to say to you?
"You're a piece."
Wait, what'd you say? I missed it.
He said, "You're a fairy." So he said, "Okay, then poof, you're a piece of shit."
That's good.
Using my fairy powers.
I get it. No, I get it.
No, it's good.
Great.
All right. Progress, you gotta love it. But anyway, I thought maybe to finish off my little new segment, maybe some jokes.
Let's go!
Gotta do it.
I got a few medium jokes today. No major ones, but let's go through a few. So first one. Okay, last night I watched some cable last night. It wasn't interesting. It really didn't show anything. It just laid there.
I missed it.
Fishermen don't watch much cable. They prefer live streams.
Who does? I missed it.
Fishermen don't watch cable.
Streams.
They prefer live streams.
All right, I'm with that.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. All right, wait, I got one.
Okay.
I always wondered what my parents did to pass the time before the internet and television was invented. So I asked my 26 siblings what they thought.
That's great.
That's really good.
Boom! Hit him again.
I got a few more. What the hell?
Let's go.
I found a TV on the sidewalk in front of a house, and the owner left a note: "Television for sale, $1. Volume is stuck on full." I thought to myself, I can't turn that down.
Oh, that's fucking great. That's fucking great.
Okay, I got just a couple more.
Please.
So, why is television called a medium? Because it isn't rare and it's never quite well done.
That's great.
Beautiful. Yeah.
That's genius.
Factoids.
Okay, and then this is Netflix saying, "Are you still watching?" And I say no. And Netflix says, "Do you want me on in the background anyway to fill the deafening silence of your loneliness?" And I say yes.
Yeah. I used to watch. Yeah, that's
pretty great.
And that's all I've got for you guys
That's very
today.
good. Sir, thank you so very much.
Great topic.
Welcome.
Great topic, great addition.
Thank you.
I keep listening. Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next week, sir.
All right, man on the ground. Thank you so much. Thank you. Feed is now disconnected. Satellite has moved behind the moon. That's that. Yeah, cool. It's cool. We'll keep. Yeah, it's cool music.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna not talk about the fucking music,
The
but be like,
fucking music.
hey, be like, yeah, I'm on the ground and it's around the moon now, so we lost control.
Oh, keep going with that
yeah,
bit.
not fucking like move on and do something completely different, but keep that going. 'Cause I
No,
have
dance
idea.
to the music more.
Yeah, fucking
Keep
clown.
dancing.
Yeah. What you're doing is really good. That small hand gesture you just made. That's what I'm fucking referring to.
It's a
clearly.
podcast. Keep moving silently.
Yeah, silently doing that. And then saying one word, cool, music. You fucking douche. Why would you ever think that's what I meant?
Oh, we have fun here. We have fun.
So
it's
what
at
the
my
fuck,
expense, but
yeah. But I only go home and cry at night, and that's why my fiance's planning the Valentine's Day.
I planted some seeds earlier about talking Cleopatra because we're talking love, we're talking true love, romance, seduction. Cleopatra synonymous with seductress, right?
It looks like sweat.
Because you're probably sweating. That's
No,
normal.
it's not. Oh, maybe it's previous sweat.
So I want to get there now. You ready? Let's talk some Cleopatra.
Okay, now I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's talk Cleopatra. So the reason I started with Alexander the Great is it's so important to know that the last Egyptian pharaoh was not Egyptian. Pharaohs were Macedonian because Alexander the Great and then Ptolemy, his either cousin or brother, became pharaoh. And then it was that dynasty that would be the end of the dynastic Egyptians. They were the very last dynasty in Egypt.
I hate Ptolemy.
Ptolemaic dynasty.
Ptolemy.
Because Ptolemy the First.
Yeah, because I always thought that, I had a pretty good height, but he was always taller than me.
It's good. That's great. You deserved all that applause.
Both of them.
Yeah. So that bloodline would end up giving birth to the final Egyptian pharaoh. And the final Egyptian pharaoh wasn't a man. It was a woman. And her name was Cleopatra.
What?
The 7th.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Cleopatra was just
they
a
would just
title.
keep naming them Cleopatras. So we're talking...
Darling, we have a daughter. What should we call her?
It's obvious, Cleopatra. Stop already.
This is the third time.
Yeah. The 7th.
Darling, my dear, it's our first daughter. What should we call her?
Cleopatra?
The 7th now,
Yeah.
I guess. Fucking name.
I mean, at this point, I just want to be able to yell Cleopatra and everyone comes to dinner. I want to have to work hard. So, yes, Cleopatra the 7th. So she and her brother, who was only 10 years old, they ruled ancient Egypt together. She ruled mostly because she was older. Her younger brother, so they were co-rulers of Egypt, co-pharaohs. He was only 10 years old, couldn't make decisions, so she got to run everything. As soon as he became of age, she had to run because he would kill her because she had a claim to the throne. So once he was old enough to run things himself, she disappears off to Alexandria, where she learns 9 languages and studies at the Library of Alexandria and learns about politics and war and strategy and
becomes a little
she becomes
genius.
A badass. Yeah. So in this time that she's in hiding, she becomes this brilliant strategist. Who
is she hiding from? Ptolemy?
She's hiding from her own brother. His name is Ptolemy the 50th. Yeah, they go. It's deep, but it's true.
Is it like the family that we saw?
Yeah. So he's running things. She has to hide in Alexandria.
Barks.
Right. Pretty much. Yeah. At the same time, there is trouble in Rome. Rome has a new Caesar, Octavian. And
everyone just fucking takes other people's names in this fucking time.
Octavian is unwell, they say. So they're not sure about him being Caesar. So Mark Antony.
What do you mean unwell?
That's how we can take that to mean whatever we want. He wasn't all there.
He was
right.
He was fucking retarded.
I don't know. We don't. He was unwell. He couldn't. They decided that he shouldn't rule alone. That Mark Antony should help. So there were 2 rulers.
You saying he's not a person?
But
he's
of course,
he's like a thing, like a piece of shit or garbage.
What?
I was thinking more like an orange or a hammer. Remember I told you last episode. It's okay.
No, I don't get it.
In Ted 2, remember he said, "John, they're trying to say that I'm not a person. They're saying I'm a thing."
Yeah.
He's like garbage or a piece of shit.
Oh yeah,
he's
that's funny.
I was thinking more like an orange or a hammer, but yeah, basically.
It's brilliant.
That's so good.
So she's up in Alexandria. So Octavian and Mark Antony are running things together, and obviously that never works. Octavian wants all the power for himself, so they start warring.
Octavian and Mark Antony are running things together. Obviously, that never works.
It just doesn't work.
Why? Who's like this Octavian? Is he's a piece of shit?
Yeah,
like a garbage.
So the only way Octavian ends up becoming Caesar is his father, Caesar,
gives him 4 extra arms.
Goes to Egypt to do negotiations and do his because Rome is ruling over Egypt at this time, when he shows up there, somehow Cleopatra the 7th was rolled up in a carpet and put into his room. She
Ta-da!
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck, lady?
This was her strategy.
But you're hot.
If my brother's going to try and kill me to take power, I could take power by getting Caesar to back me as Pharaoh. But I have to get to him, right? Yeah. So they roll her up in a carpet, hide him in his room. Surprise. whatever happens in
here's
that room,
the fucked up thing.
they have a son.
That's
the point.
Who knows what happened?
Whatever
but
happened in there, they have a son.
Yeah, but check this out. Ready?
Yeah.
Actually, never mind. I take it back. I was gonna say, you're whoever you are. Let's say someone of power though. You roll into your room.
Yeah.
The carpet unrolls.
Right.
And a fucking beautiful woman steps out of it.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Mm-hmm.
I'd still fuck her. Yeah, I guess. She's hot.
Well, I think he knew who she was, right? She probably explained who she was.
Oh.
She knew probably.
Oh, yeah.
He probably knew that she was in line for the throne, that she had at once been a pharaoh, but that her brother
So she like
wanted
comes
her
out of
killed.
out of the rug. I know this seems fucking insane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
Give me like 30 words.
Before you call your guards, let me tell
Yeah.
And then, like I said, whatever happened in that
Climb to the
room.
throne, whoop-de-woo, look at me, got the body, got the goods,
Yep.
bing, bang, bing, whoop-de-woo, whoop-de-woo, whoop-de-woo,
So
whoop-de-woo.
they, like I said, they have a son.
was
So
for you.
now
That was a
where,
joke for you.
but I'm just saying that's where this is where the seductress stuff starts coming into play.
Okay.
She was somehow able to convince him that she should be Pharaoh and also have a son with her when he was actually married. He goes back to Rome.
Gangster.
Right? He goes back to Rome. Cleopatra brings their son with and to on display to say, look, we have a son, which makes him in line to rule Rome. So now the queen, the Pharaoh of Egypt, has a son with the emperor of Rome, and she brings him to Rome with him. There's already a wife and a son there. This is not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happens to this Caesar once they bring this child? All of his politicians stab him to death in the middle of the night and kill him and assassinate him. Yeah. Cleopatra and their son is there when that happens. And so they're like, oh, shit.
They roll back up in the
Power
rug.
struggle.
Oh, fuck. Get in the rug, kid.
Yeah, rugs. So what actually
Nice
happens
addition.
is
Thanks.
she believes that their son has right to rule and be emperor of Rome. So she waits a full month for them to work out all the legal, with his will and what he. And after a month, it turns out, nope, he left it to his son Octavian,
Working side by side with
unwell.
Brutus on it. And you're like, all right, I'll see you later. Oh, I'm actually going to walk backwards while looking at you.
Right? Yeah, I would never
turn your back to that
to
fucking
him
guy,
ever again. But anyway, they find out that no, he didn't put the son in the will, Cleopatra's son, that his son Octavian, who was unwell, will rule. So she again has to flee. So she flees to Alexandria.
Was he fucking retired?
We don't know. He was unwell, and we could take that to mean whatever. So this is where Mark Antony comes into play.
That's him.
So Mark Antony's running one side, he's running the other. They start to war and fight against each other.
Hold on. Let's just think of how Octavian would rule.
Okay.
That'd be fun, right? I want balloons to be my brother.
No.
What?
No, because I don't like where that's going.
Is that going in a bad direction?
I don't like it. Whatever it is,
I like how dogs lick me. Okay.
Well, he was well enough to wage war against Mark Antony and his troops, right? So he was well enough to rule in some capacity, or he just had these advisors that were ruling for him. Either way, Mark Antony, he wants the throne. They start warring, and she's hiding off in Alexandria. Mark Antony makes his way to Alexandria and meets Cleopatra. Here's where their seductress coming. They meet. Whatever happens in that room, they have twins. So now she's...
Don't be alone in a room with this fucking woman.
Don't
man.
ever. Yeah, their kids will come out every time.
Yeah.
So they end up having twins, and he is
she Latina?
madly in love with her. No, Macedonian.
Okay.
They actually don't know who her true
Latinas
mother
are very
is.
fertile.
They don't
That's the only
remember
way I
all
said
the
it.
mixed inbreeding and weirdness that's going on.
Yeah.
And not only that, their families are killing each other off because different people are in line for different
Bloodlines.
things.
It's the Game of Thrones.
It is
baby.
100% the Lannisters. Think of the Ptolemaic dynasty as the Lannisters. They are totally backstabbing,
who's
inbreeding
Jamie?
psychos.
Who's Jamie?
Ptolemy. Nobody. Just it's just a good.
Ptolemy Lannister. It works. Okay.
Okay. It's just a good comparison. So they have twins, and Mark Antony, should he win and become emperor, she will now have children that are in line to rule all of the world.
She's like, no matter what,
Rome
I'm
ruled the
pumping
world.
out a ruler, dude. No
right?
matter who it is.
What a badass. So, she got Caesar, and then she got the next Caesar, basically, that in line. Octavian, though, is still Caesar and is hunting Mark Antony.
She is a genuine badass.
She's a genuine badass.
Or, as the Red Pill movement calls her, a fucking dumb slut.
That's what the Red Pill movement is?
Yeah. Well, it's the manosphere shit.
Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, women are dumb bitches. I'm allowed to cheat, but they're not.
Languages.
I can cheat, but women can't. Because when women cheat, it's worse.
Oh, those people are terrible. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
All right, Anthony Tate.
Those people suck.
Andrew.
Yeah, those people are annoying.
You're 25 and you're bald.
But but Mark Antony's like head over heels and spends like months just partying with her, and she's like throwing all these lavish parties and stuff. They're like so infatuated with each other, it's crazy. At some point, they do separate. She's in Alexandria, goes back to Egypt, and Mark Antony meets Octavian in battle. They fight, and while they're fighting, he gets a word that while in Egypt, Cleopatra was killed. Mark Antony is so broken up over this, he commits seppuku, stabs himself in the stomach with a blade. He wants to end his own life. Well, he could be emperor if he wins these battles.
Pussy.
But the word that losing the love of his life was so much for him.
Oh, Valentine's.
He'd rather die. We're doing true
okay,
love. Yeah. So he was so in love with her that he would rather die once he heard she was. Guess what? It wasn't true. It was a trick.
Of course it was. Yeah.
She was alive. So while he's dying, he finds out, and Egyptian priests are with him, and they keep him stable. They keep him stable and bring him to Egypt to Cleopatra because they know his days are numbered. He's got days. So while they're keeping him stable, they get him to Cleopatra.
His life is now measured in minutes,
literally,
not days or years.
Yeah, pretty much.
I did like a weird John Malkovich. I don't know what that.
Yeah, that was kind of Malkovich-y.
Yeah.
Your
life will no longer be measured in days and years, but within seconds and minutes. What are you doing?
Grandma? That's what the guy he always talks to in that movie, the poker movie.
You sound fucking insane.
Grandma?
Oh, Rounders. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing an amazing fucking nuanced impression of John Malkovich. You say, Grandma!
Grandma! That's my Malkovich. That's good. Come on.
Give the man his money.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Same movie. Okay, so.
But that's like a better.
So here we are. Mark Antony, blade in his stomach, dying.
Still, they didn't pull it out.
They bring him to, They bring him to Egypt. He's stable. They bring him to Egypt, and now Cleopatra sees the love of her life is slowly dying of seppuku. And
of what?
Seppuku. That's what they called it in Japan.
What do they call it in Japan?
Yeah, harikari or seppuku.
Harikari.
So he's dying, and she knows that Octavian's coming, and she can't defend.
We're not done fighting. Come back here.
He comes all the way to Egypt, right?
I'm not making fun of retard.
Stop. Yeah, he comes all the way.
I want the audience to know.
Yeah.
I think...
I think you said enough.
Okay. Yeah.
So Octavian, with his army, comes all the way to Egypt to meet Mark Antony and make sure he's dead and to capture Cleopatra. Cleopatra, he proclaimed to all of Rome that she was an ISIS witch. No, Octavian, the Caesar of the time. Okay. He proclaimed that she was an ISIS witch that bewitched Mark Antony, and bewitched Caesar. That she had these ISIS powers, and she had and declared war on her as a person. All of Rome was at war with Cleopatra. So getting her is a big deal. Killing Mark Antony was the other thing they had to do so that he could be the only ruler.
Two birds, bitches.
Mark Antony dies. She builds a tomb for both of them. And she knows what's going to happen if Octavian gets a hold of her. They're going to march her through the streets. Shame. Ding. Shame.
Fucking Lannister. Shame. Up, baby.
Oh, yeah. And
did you even put that together until I just said it?
No, I did it. I actually have it in my notes. A Lannister moment. That's why I brought up the Lannisters earlier. Anyway,
she in the show Game of Thrones.
They march her through the streets.
Cersei Lannister, literally the same scene. Okay.
The Lannisters. That's why I equated them to the Lannisters earlier. Seriously,
okay, I walked you through that.
There's a whole shame. Yeah, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So she knows that it'll be a whole Lannister shaming moment. So she's not gonna let that happen.
She Romeo and Juliet.
She writes a note. She takes a poisonous snake and has it bite her and kill her. So she's dead with Mark Antony. and they're both dead next to
And
each
then
other.
he's like,
with a
this
note.
was a ruse too. Oh, fuck.
That would be
no.
great.
I just didn't want them to fight me anymore.
This inspired Romeo and Juliet, by the way. This story. This is what real. This is the true Romeo and
Shakespeare
Juliet.
was obsessed with these people.
He was.
Yeah.
So now they're both dead, and Octavian's army shows up to Egypt.
By
He
the way,
finds the note.
I'm saying that based off nothing but the fact that he wrote a play about.
It's true. He was.
Romeo and
Yeah.
Juliet.
This
and
history was
about
important.
Julius Caesar.
Yeah. So he finds the note. Octavian, Caesar, finds the note, and it says, please just pay us this last respect, bury us together. They mummify Mark Antony. So he dies a pharaoh, mummified pharaoh.
Got it.
She as well gets the same treatment, and they are buried together in their tomb. He for some reason, Octavian, this Caesar, that last request, even though they were the enemies of the state,
That's sort of dope.
he did what she asked. And
So he's not well in that way. Maybe he was just like what's his name from fucking Gladiator? Maybe he was just like a twisted fucker.
that's what it could be. He was dark.
Like a real dark fucker.
Yeah. Do a lot of inbreeding and weird stuff happens.
Fuck up them chemicals in your brain hole, man.
But he won. Mark Antony lost, and he became Caesar. And so both of his. So
he
now,
won only because Mark Antony defeated himself.
basically by falling in love and having this whole side story going on. It wasn't. He wasn't.
Moral of the
focused on the
story,
war.
kids: women will always be the downfall. No, I'm kidding.
Did she have some ISIS powers? She claimed that she was a reincarnated version of ISIS.
she
That's what
did.
she told. There was an ISIS cult that actually to this day still exists based on her, on Cleopatra, starting it back in that day. But the last thing I wanted to say on this is Alexander the Great buried as a pharaoh, Cleopatra buried as a pharaoh,
Dope but odd.
and Mark Antony buried as a pharaoh. All three, none of their tombs have ever been found. We don't know where they are and what's with them and what was buried with them. But I'm sure Caesar took all the good shit. I'm sure they don't have much, but Alexander the Great's tomb has the goods. But when do we get that? That would be the greatest discovery of all time. Would be to
Finding
find
their tombs.
any of their tombs. One of those big three. They're the big three as far as I'm concerned when it comes to pharaohs that we haven't located. Those are the big three. Tutankhamun, nothing compared to Alexander the Great.
Tutankhamun.
Exactly. But that's it. That's the greatest love story of all time, and it is a Romeo and Juliet star-crossed lovers
It's like
type
the
story.
real Romeo and Juliet.
It is. For sure, it inspired the story that has been made into a billion different movies and books.
I think the greatest love story of all time is I Am Number 4.
Oh, what a great story. It
No,
is.
It really is.
I
so
love
good,
that.
though.
I love
know.
that movie.
How fucking annoying that movie didn't get all the sequels it deserves.
I would watch every sequel. Same with Last Airbender. That's why I'm glad they have a show.
That's a fine. I'm okay with that.
No,
that movie
stop
was
it.
so
The movie was
fucking
great.
hard.
Oh, you stop it. M. Night Shyamalan? M. Night Shyamalan?
Oh yeah.
Dude, Lady in the Water.
Exactly. Let's talk M. Night Shyamalan, the most ridiculous fucking person ever.
What do we
I've
have in
never
the-
seen
Oh, go
somebody
ahead.
with such huge fucking margin in between their, like huge gap in between their bodies of work.
Yeah, it didn't. It was weird.
The Sixth Sense,
Right. The king of psychological horror.
Lady in the Water,
Yeah, it's very different.
Signs, The Happening.
Wow, I like the one out in the woods. What's that one? That one's great. Where they think it takes place back in the
Village.
It's modern times. The Village. That's a good
Spoiler
one.
alert.
Oh yeah, a plane flies overhead. It's a great movie, but they control the airspace.
Oh, that's where Adrian Brody plays a fucking retard.
That's okay. What do we got in the chat here? Great story for Valentine's. I think maybe for the massacre.
Yeah.
Where would you guys
No,
want to
it was
live?
for the Cleopatra.
Or for
shit.
Cleopatra? Okay. Where would you guys want to live if you had to
in that
live
era.
in that era? We're talking ancient Egypt during the time of Cleopatra.
No, we're talking during the time of Cleopatra,
Right.
not in ancient.
Oh, yeah.
because
So
we
just the
already
time of
went over.
Cleopatra. You're right. Yeah. That era. Where would you want to live? I already know mine.
I know mine.
Yeah.
America, baby, one and only.
It would be actually amazing because they had a thriving
Kick it with
civilization
the
at that
Native
time.
Americans, baby.
Oh, dude! So South America had more populated cities and roads and
I
these
said
great.
North. I said USA.
I would live in Alexandria for sure. The Library of Alexandria there.
You don't even read now. You think you'd read then?
Yeah, I do.
Because they didn't have TV.
If I lived during that era, Alexandria would be like the place to be.
But you'd be busy.
It sounds like a blast, and it's the greatest collection of histories and stories
of works.
Yeah,
maps and all that cool stuff.
Everything.
But you'd be
busy
at
about the human race,
working it.
Yeah.
Whore. You'd be a whore. You'd be a man whore.
I'd be blonde.
You as a blonde man whore would be the best.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. So what would I be and where would I be?
Yeah.
If you're a blonde man whore in Alexandria, where am I? What am I? What's my vocation?
Where would you? Well, you'd probably be a Roman soldier.
I would 100% be a soldier.
Yeah.
I'd do some fucking sick, twisted shit to people.
Yeah, they were horrid.
I'd beat up kids and shit. Yeah. I'd punch dogs in the mouth.
They were horrid. They were so terrible.
I'd be a good soldier. I'd be like, enough is enough.
Dude, have you? Did you know that there were Roman soldiers that were secretly Christians in the army during the time of Christ?
They're like,
they found evidence of it.
Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, protect me.
Isn't that crazy? They found actual caves and cave paintings and stuff and ancient relics that show that some of the soldiers in the Roman army were secretly Christians during the time of Jesus.
You know how weak it is to be like, don't tell anyone, but I'm secretly Christian.
Yeah. They had to have a secret thing. They had a whole secret symbol that they used. That's how you could tell that who the other ones were, because they would be killed.
For Zeus!
If they found out that you were
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly. If they found out you worshipped Jesus during that time, as a Roman soldier, you were for sure gonna get crucified.
Jesus the person.
Jesus the man.
Yeah, I'm bigger than Jesus.
Jesus the person.
I mean, Jesus the person. Not Jesus the fucking idea.
Oh, but love stories, right? Am I right? They always end well.
It's a love story. Baby.
Just say yes. Yes.
Greatest love song of all time. One of them. Go.
Is but some people wanna fill the world with silly love songs.
Alicia Keys?
No, that's Paul McCartney. What's wrong with that? I love that song. It's a good one.
You know what I was gonna? Oh shit! What was I? Oh, you know what I was gonna say?
Huh?
And this is more timely.
Yeah.
Baby,
The Liberian Girl.
Love you. He was 70. What's that song called?
That's a great love song.
Thinking Out Loud.
Thinking Out.
It's one of the greatest love songs.
That's a great one.
Ever,
Yeah. Let us know in the chat. What's the best love song?
What's one of the greatest love songs of all time?
Yeah. Dirty Diana.
It's not like a real love song. But
it's the opposite of what.
Really turn me on.
No, a love song would have to be, it's got to be about a long-term partner, not trying to hit on a chick.
No, that's what love's about.
It's got to be a this long-term. What's that big one? The Dolly Parton that was remade by...
Working 9 to 5.
Nope.
Oh, Jolene.
Whitney Houston.
Jolene.
Whitney Houston did it. And I will
always love harmonize. And I like this, isn't it me?
Love. And we've lost everyone.
Yeah.
chat's gone.
YouTube deleted our channel.
No, that's all I've got.
But
that's
YouTube,
fun.
I got 3
Fun
words
show.
for you.
Yeah.
And I will always love
Yeah.
you. Not a word.
3 words.
Yeah. Good choices. Good love songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people want to fill the world with silly love songs. What's wrong with that? That's a good one.
Yeah.
Like
ready?
to know.
Greatest fucking love movie of all time. It's The Notebook.
The Notebook wins for sure.
Fucking
is. Titanic, but The Notebook.
So literally, my thought process was Titanic.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, nope. There's
The Notebook slays it. Yep.
I wrote you every day for a year.
Yeah. It wasn't over. It still isn't over. Rain Kiss. Come on. Rain Kiss.
Nothing beats a rain kiss.
Rain Kiss.
Hey, Jared, when Spider-Man's making out upside down with fucking Patrice O'Neal, what's her name?
D-Life.
What's her name?
Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah. But what's her name? Patrick O'Hare. Mary Jane Watson.
Do it again?
Mary Jane.
Sing it again?
Sing what?
Oh, I thought you were talking about a song.
Nah, man.
Oh.
I was just, you said nothing like a rain kiss. I said, and Spider-Man kissed Mary Jane. It was in
Oh,
the rain.
yeah. Okay, never mind.
When Spider-Man kissed Mary Jane, it was in the rain.
D Livewire said the song "I Used to Love Her, But I Had to Kill Her" by Guns N' Roses.
What the fuck? That's a real song?
Yeah, that's a funny answer.
Oh, I used to love her, but I had to kill her by Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Do they say the name of their own band?
Always.
All the heart stopped as soon as I started singing.
Yeah, because it's catching up.
Yeah, so... but no, I think The Notebook is a fair answer
Yeah.
for the greatest love movie of all time.
Winner.
And still champion.
Yeah.
I got one other thing I want to say.
Okay.
I was watching
Bollocks.
I was watching my own bollocks. It was fucking great. Dude, so we got a you busy, sweetheart?
I am. We're a little over, so
5 minutes and 8 seconds. Relax. So hey, Bal.
Yeah.
We're live on air. You want to give me your fucking attention for 3 fucking minutes?
yeah, you can have it.
Deadpool 3. We got the fucking trailer. It's not even
Deadpool
called
3.
Deadpool 3.
So Deadpool is part of the universe that I, like Atlas, held up on my shoulders.
So,
Yeah.
with that being said, let me introduce the trailer
Yeah.
for the new film Deadpool and Wolverine.
It's everything. It's everything that I was hoping for, plus things I didn't even know I wanted. It's the greatest thing of all time. It's going to save the MCU from all of these naysayers.
Are you pointing at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Naysayers.
Nay.
These people that hate on the MCU constantly, it's going to turn them all back into fans. I can't wait.
You want to hear my Ryan Reynolds impression?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't seem too excited.
No,
I'll still
I was
do
thinking of you doing it. I'm like, yeah, let's see.
Let me just think of something to say.
There's no way. You've got a good one.
I might have a decent one.
Let's see.
That's why I hired Hugh Jackman to tickle my furry parts.
Okay.
I don't know what to say.
That's not bad.
But that wasn't bad.
Yeah,
Right?
that's good.
I have an entire Funko Pop collection of Garbage Pail Kids. You know, whatever the fuck. He just says random
that's true.
shit.
He does
yeah.
just say shit.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah. Maybe because you destroyed my Funko Pop collection of Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like it.
Enough. You go for it. Ryan Reynolds.
I can't. There's no
If you can't do Ryan Reynolds,
way.
do Ryan Philippe. Much easier. Shut that cunt's mouth before I come over and fuck shot ahead.
There you go. That's a good one.
I loved
Yeah.
you. This is Cruel Intentions.
Need is the ultimate monkey.
yeah. Shot of cum.
Get you $20.
No. Yeah. Pint of blood will get you $20. Shot of cum, $2,000.
$2,000. Yeah.
Great fucking movies.
I'm a good man. Stable.
Yeah. Firm. Whatever he says. Yeah.
I never killed a man.
I didn't ask if you had.
Don't you think you should? Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should.
Well, I think it's a very fucking, a very important qualification.
Yeah. It's genius.
Guys, go watch the fucking movie
Way of the Gun.
Cruel Intentions and The Way of the Gun.
Yeah.
Both. Woo! But speaking of Cruel Intentions, I intend you to click that like button.
Yeah, like, subscribe. Thank you, everybody. We love you all. The chat.
The only
Always
channel
the
on
best.
YouTube that asks at the end of the video when
Yeah,
no
that's
one's
true. We
watching
need to ask
anymore.
more. Yeah. Like,
The
subscribe.
only fucking channel
Did
that
you know
does everything
sharing this video
backwards.
actually helps the channel out a lot?
It
Maybe
actually
share
helps
it.
this video.
Share
get
it with
to
your
more
best
people.
friend.
Helps the
Share it
channel
with your
grow.
family. Share it with a random stranger.
Hey, you don't do what I do. Text it to yourself. They don't know the difference.
Dude, you did it.
bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I know I'm bad. Anyway, guys, from Jared.
Like, subscribe, share. Thank you so much. We love you all. Love you in the chat. That was fun. I like talking about love in this dark way that we did today. So definitely let us know what you think in the comments. We love to hear from you. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all you need to get, buddy. Guys, like he said, I'm the worst. But he also said, thank you guys. Like, subscribe. Another great show. Thank you so much. You guys rock. Love the show. Can't wait for next Tuesday. Maybe try and squeeze another quick streak in this week. Oh, another stream. Yeah, Thursday we might stream. We'll see. I want to get more streams, and we have some videos coming out. We filmed some cool shit, so we got some stuff coming out. Love you guys so much. Thank you, everybody. Hit that like button. Make sure we're subscribed. If you want to become a member or Patreon, anything, all that stuff is very cool. Any donations, all of that stuff is very appreciated. We love you guys so much. Thank you, and we will see you on that flippity flop. Love you guys. Later, skaters.
Yep.